Good day everyone, how are you all doing? This is Yix here of Magna Crypto, back again with another video. So in today's video I want to cover definitely Ripple's, or the SEC trying to potentially sue Ripple, and also have a look at the market, how this is affecting XRP, have a look at the market in general, and also another update. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So Ripple CEO, so this is why I'm saying potentially. He warns SEC may sue company over XRP sales, which is insane given the fact this has been over 3 years since this kind of, when someone potentially tried to sue XRP, Ripple before. So it's a bit of a late one. So he says the SEC intends to sue Ripple over its sale of XRP. According to Fortune, the lawsuit will be filed in the near future, though no specific date has been provided, yet the suit has not been filed as of press time. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen and Garlinghouse will be named defendant alongside the firm, Garlinghouse said. And he said it's an attack on the entire crypto industry and American innovation, Brad Garlinghouse said in an emailed statement. Going over to Twitter, he goes into a bit more detail about this. So the SEC voted to attack crypto. Chairman Jay Clayton in his final act is picking winners and trying to limit US innovation in the crypto industry to BTC and ETH, who were actually given the kind of pass to say that they are not securities. We know crypto and blockchain technologies aren't going anywhere. Ripple has and will continue to use XRP because it is the best digital asset for payments, speed, cost, scalability, and energy efficiency. The SEC, out of step with other G20 countries and the rest of the US government, should not be able to cherry pick what innovation looks like, especially when the decision directly benefits China. Make no mistake, we are ready to fight and win. The battle is just beginning. This is obviously very encouraging to see from the CEO of Ripple and the Ripple company. The fact that they're not going to just sit down and take it. On the flip side though, this does make me think why they're preemptively talking about this potential lawsuit, because the thing I'm thinking about is, in the previous bull run, a lot of FUD would just come out that would really scare you, you know, as opposed to where the market is going, where a particular coin is going. China, we're talking about, you know, banning blockchain, and this would really impact the market. But then down the line, after a few weeks and months, you would find out that none of this actually happened. So even though this is potentially going to happen and it could be looming over XRP for a while, this could be one of those FUD articles, FUD situations where, you know, it looks like something really bad is going to happen and then nothing happens in the end. That's potentially what could happen. In my head, I'm still very bullish on XRP. If this does end up being a lawsuit on XRP or Ripple, then I think they'll probably win, especially the fact that the rest of the world have already said that, especially in the UK, that XRP is not a security. So I'm not worried about this at all, but I do think it could be one of those situations where this could really put cloud over XRP in the short term, but then in the long run, it won't matter. So definitely I'll keep everyone updated about this lawsuit. Very interesting. It's come out of nowhere really. The fact that they want to, you know, sue Ripple, especially at this time during the bull run. It's just an odd timing to do it now. So let's see what happens with this, and we'll definitely keep you updated. Moving forward, on a more positive note, Microstrategy announces another $650 million buy. The Nasdaq listed business intelligence company Microstrategy continues with massive BTC purchases and now has 0.335% of all BTC ever to exist. This is what we're talking about. Big companies making big purchases. Institutions are here, you know, investing their big portfolios, and this is what we've been waiting for so long. It's happening more often now. You're seeing it much more in mainstream media, and you're going to keep seeing this. You're going to keep seeing these massive buys, and this is what is going to push the whole market to another level in the year 2021, starting from a few weeks from now. So if you haven't invested already, start investing, start dollar cost averaging. You don't want to miss this train. Having a look at the general market, so we have pulled back somewhat, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in on the charts. But we've got some, especially XRP. We'll look at that more closely in a second. 8.7% dip, much more than everyone else, mostly likely because of the news. We're having, small single digits in the red, so nothing too much to worry about. A couple of greens, but generally moving towards the red. So let's have a look at the charts. So on the MACD, you can see that the positive divergence is decreasing. The distance between the two MAs is decreasing, and so this kind of leads us to believe that potentially we could be seeing more downside going forward. However, on the RSI, we are still above that 50 level, which is a good sign. As long as we're above that 50 level, there could be another attempt to the upside very, very soon. But obviously, this news has affected XRP much more than anything else. We're seeing a lot more downside. The good news is, though, we're still above the support zone of about 45 to 47 cents. We've dipped into it. But for now, if we close just around this level, this is still a good sign. If we close below this, then I would think we would head towards 37 cents, 38 cents, and then down to 34 and 33 cents. If we get below that, then I'll start to get much more worried about XRP. But if we stay above this, you can see all this action that's happening around the 33, 34 cent level. If we can stay above that, that's a very, very good sign in my opinion. And then you can see as well all the high lows that we would have formed. We would have formed another higher low if we finished above this. So let's see how that goes going forward. Having a look at the total market cap on the weekly, of course you can see we are in the red, still doing very well, and bear in mind, in a few weeks we'll be looking at the end of year candle closure, so it's very important that we actually close above the 1920k level. So going into BTC in a second, but so we've created a little bit of resistance over here, which could become support. And also you can see this red line, you can see that there was actually resistance here. So we could end up going down there for some support. But for now, let's not get too worried. Obviously, as you can see, we had a couple of red candles, which ended up being nothing in the long run. So this could potentially be another small dip before we continue going higher. But Bitcoin and crypto has been proving us wrong several times, especially at the end of this year. So let's not make too many predictions. Going into BTC though, as I said, small red candle at the moment. Let's look at the daily. So it looks like we're creating a little bit of support around 22,700. Obviously you can see this massive wick. There's a lot of buying pressure in this area, but there's also quite a bit of selling pressure. So it's a bit indecisive. We could end up going lower down to 19,000, dipping below there. There might be a lot of buy orders in this area. People that might have missed that kind of break into the 20k plus. So there could be a lot of eager people waiting, thinking they want to get Bitcoin below 20k. So this could end up playing out. We'll have to see as time goes on. One thing I do want to look at as well is the BTC dominance chart on the weekly time frame. So we actually smashed through a couple of levels, the 63% level, and now we are in the 67 plus percent level. The next kind of peaks are around 67 and 70. That's the next major level. If we end up getting to that level, 70% dominance, then I think altcoin season is very, very imminent. We haven't gone above that level since, prior 2017, July 2017. So I would imagine that it would not go above the 7% level if we reach that. So that will be a very important level to keep in mind going forward. So that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to kind of mainly give an update about XRP. This lawsuit is very interesting. It's come out at a very interesting time. Obviously the market is really heating up, breaking new highs, and now all of a sudden the SEC come out of nowhere to attack Ripple and XRP. It's very dubious, and I do think that this is one of those FUD, events that don't actually materialize, because it's very clear that XRP is not a security, because XRP holders do not gain a piece of the profit. They don't gain anything when the company does well, and Ripple owes nothing to XRP holders. If you own a security, you normally have some kind of vote in the company. You might get dividends, things like that. As an XRP holder, you don't get any of this. So this does lead me to believe that this could be one of those FUD articles to suppress the price of XRP before something major happens in the future. But we'll have to see as time goes on. So that'll be it for this video. Hope you got some value from that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.